Shifting focus to the other big story we're tracking here on India Today. A Chinese nuclear-powered submarine under construction sank at the Wuhan port. This information was released by officials in the White House. It's a big story released by officials in the United States of America. The submarine was under construction. It's the latest nuclear-powered attack submarine and it sank. It's a hugely embarrassing story for China, which seeks to massively expand its naval footprint and become a blue water navy. Now, China has 6 nuclear submarines. It has 25 submarines. It hopes to have 85 submarines by 2035, 2040. But we'll show you images, and those are images that you see. That's from Planet Labs. Satellite imagery that shows that in the Wuchang shipyard in Wuhan, the submarine sank. Taiwanese officials say that China is trying to bring the submarine out of water. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Shiv Arur for more on this big story. Shiv, this is a huge embarrassment for China that wants to rival the United States as a naval power. But if its submarines are sinking in the dock, doesn't reflect very highly on China. What more can you tell us?
Indeed, Gaurav, this is most certainly a very serious setback because shipbuilding and especially submarine building is a difficult, complicated and very expensive exercise. So a submarine sinking where it's not supposed to sink and collapsing while it's being built, is a disaster by any account. Now, this particular submarine, according to the U.S. reports, sank while it was being constructed sometime in May or June. This was the first of its class. It was a Zhao class nuclear-powered attack submarine that actually sank, the first of its class, and China was betting on this particular new generation class of nuclear-powered attack submarine, to lead the next generation of submarine operations, including, as you rightly pointed out, for its attempted domination and entry into the Indian Ocean region, where India is, of course, the predetermined power at this point of time. So it is definitely a setback for them. You also, like you rightly also said, Gaurav, it suggests that there are serious quality control and shipbuilding issues, that there may have been something more that is not being reported at this point of time. It certainly sets back submarine building plans, but it also must be borne in mind, Gaurav, that China has the largest naval force in the world at this point of time. It's also the fastest growing navy. It's got 6 nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines, 6 nuclear-powered attack submarines, at least 30 to 40 diesel-electric submarines. So in terms of sheer numbers, it has a vast fleet of submarines, which is exactly the opposite of what India has. So while we look at this as a definite setback, a definite embarrassment, and in some ways even a humiliation, to the hegemonic way in which the Chinese maritime forces have been looking to build up their, battle plans, this is definitely a setback as far as that is concerned. Let's remember that China will be looking to pick up the pieces as quickly as possible.
Shiv, keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more. We'll track this story because China wants to be a blue water navy. It boasts of being the largest navy in the world. But is it a blue water navy, or does it have to travel a lot of ground and stretch its sea legs?